Is there something that you want to say about the ad itself? The Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Do you have...
The ad spoke for itself.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're breaking down the meteoric rise of Sydney Sweeney, Hollywood's buzziest young star, for better or worse.
I have a really good feeling about this, Millie.
Me too.
Okay, I'll be in touch.
Sweeney's ascent began far from the spotlight, grounded in the disciplined grind of a young actor taking every opportunity available. Throughout the early 2010s, she appeared in a string of small films and episodic television roles, including The Ward, 90210, and Grey's Anatomy. These parts weren't glamorous, but they demonstrated a clear willingness to work, learn, and push through the industry's usual gatekeeping.
Jeremy died during surgery. I'm so sorry.
It's supposed to be heartburn. Mr. Starburn was supposed to be heartburn. How could this happen? How could this happen? No.
What stands out from this era is her commitment. She didn't treat these jobs as placeholders, but as genuine training grounds. Without industry connections or a built-in fan base, she strengthened her range by saying yes to challenging, often uncommercial scripts. In hindsight, these years formed the backbone of her eventual breakthrough, proof she earned every step of her rise.
Hey, are you the girls in the movie?
Yeah, that's us.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Do you like the movie?
I just got here, so But it seems like a nice movie.
You smell that?
Smells like skunk.
Sweeney's first major leap came when she entered the world of prestige television, where strong writing and demanding characters allowed her to show depth that earlier roles couldn't showcase. Her performance as Alice in Sharp Objects revealed an unusual emotional clarity, especially for such a young performer.
You're kidding me.
Alice, Camille, Alice. Good night, girls.
Don't talk to me.
Soon after, her appearance as Eden in The Handmaid's Tale confirmed she could handle psychologically complex material with nuance and restraint.
Welcome to our home, Miss Spencer. Eden.
But you're not Miss Spencer anymore. Are you? Welcome.
Thank you, Commander Waterford. Mrs. Waterford. God's truly smiled on you both.
These roles weren't flashy, but they carried the weight, placing her alongside established talent and allowing critics to notice her for the first time. More importantly, this period shifted how casting directors viewed her, no longer as a supporting player, but as an actor capable of anchoring a storyline. These projects laid the groundwork for her next major transformation.
What?
Nothing.
Why do you keep staring at me?
I'm sorry. Kind of spaced out for a second. I wasn't being weird, was I?
No, you're being cute.
Everything changed with Euphoria. As Cassie Howard, Sweeney delivered a performance that blended intense vulnerability with volatility, capturing the insecurities of a character constantly searching for validation. The role required emotional bravery, and she met it head-on, earning widespread recognition far beyond traditional HBO audiences.
Plus, you guys are terrible for each other, and you know I'm right, and you guys can all judge me if you want, but I do not care. I have never, ever been happier.
The show's visual style and generational appeal introduced her to millions of young viewers, many of whom projected aspects of Cassie onto her real persona. This marked the first time Sweeney experienced the double-edged nature of modern celebrity. Acclaim came with relentless online scrutiny. Yet from a career standpoint, Euphoria was unmistakably transformative. It elevated her visibility, increased demand for her talent, and proved she could anchor storylines that required both intensity and empathy. Her rise was officially underway. Following Euphoria, Sweeney solidified her reputation with The White Lotus, delivering a sharp, controlled performance as Olivia Mossbacher.
Where'd you go to school?
I moved to the city to change the world and make a name for myself and pay off my loans.
The role required precision. Olivia's sarcasm, privilege, and moral ambiguity demanded a tone distinct from Cassie's emotional turbulence. Sweeney navigated this contrast effortlessly, revealing a versatility critics immediately recognized. This wasn't just another TV role. It was evidence that she could adapt to different genres, styles, and energies.
Oh shit, I have Addies if you want to be skinny tweakers. I don't like taking them though, because then I can't sleep and I get all jittery.
Oh, well, I've got Ambien, Xanax, and a few Klonopin, but we can't use it all because I need them for my panic attacks.
The success of The White Lotus reshaped her career narrative, shifting it from breakout star hype to serious actor credibility. Suddenly, she was being discussed not only for her popularity, but also for her craft. Case in point, in 2022, Sweeney was Emmy nominated for both Euphoria and The White Lotus. Industry insiders began framing her as a generational talent with staying power, capable of moving comfortably between prestige drama, satire, and mainstream entertainment.
This has got to be a special night, though.
It is. I mean, these are the moments that you kind of dream about, so it's amazing.
Look, you guys know the fandom is strong for this. I mean, do you talk about it on set, especially in season 2 and going forward?
We do, because we know how important these characters are for everyone. So it's really amazing that we have so much love and support.
With momentum building, Sweeney made a decisive move rare for actors early in their careers. She stepped into producing. Through her company, 50/50 Films, she sought greater creative control and the opportunity to generate roles rather than simply chase them. Projects like The Players Table signaled a long-term strategy focused on autonomy and diversification. At the same time, she delivered one of her strongest performances in the HBO original crime drama Reality, playing whistleblower Reality Winner with an understated intensity that drew critical praise.
Okay, well, the reason we're here today is that we have a search warrant for your house.
Okay.
All right. Do you know what this might be about?
I have no idea.
Okay. This is about possible mishandling of classified information.
This dual track, acting and producing, showed she wasn't content to let Hollywood define her path. She wanted to shape stories, not merely appear in them. These years represent her clearest transition from promising newcomer to multi-dimensional creative force with genuine industry clout.
All right, wait to cool down. You just saw me take it off the burning stove.
Oh my God.
If you're gonna be a lawyer, you gotta understand negligence and breach and McDonald's versus that lady's habeas corpus.
You used none of those terms properly.
How do you know? You're not a lawyer yet. It's not too late to choose a more noble profession.
Oh, like you?
Hollywood soon tested whether Sweeney's acclaim could translate into box office appeal. Anyone But You answered that question decisively. Despite modest expectations, the rom-com became a genuine hit, powered largely by her charisma, comedic timing, and undeniable on-screen chemistry with co-star Glenn Powell.
You know, maybe we should do it. Just tell everyone we're together.
What?
It would solve that problem for me, and that problem for you.
I don't have a problem.
You clearly want Margaret.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I saw the way you looked at her last night, and I know she broke your heart.
The film proved she could carry a commercial release and attract a broad, multi-demographic audience. Studios pay attention to numbers, and suddenly, Sweeney had demonstrable financial viability. This breakout arrived alongside offers for higher-profile films, franchise opportunities, and further leading roles. For the first time, she wasn't just a prestige performer or a TV phenom. She was a bankable movie star. Her trajectory appeared perfectly aligned, respected by critics, beloved by audiences, and increasingly valuable to major studios.
Last time you were here, we were talking about your rom-com, Anyone But You, and Glenn. Congratulations. It is a massive hit. It keeps breaking records. People love the rom-com. You brought it back.
Thank you.
You crushed it.
I'm just so thankful that everybody's loving it.
As Sweeney's profile grew, brands increasingly leaned into a polished, nostalgic version of her image. Denim campaigns, soft-focus Americana styling, and a curated heartland aesthetic. Her ongoing partnership with Ford amplified this framing, positioning her alongside classic automotive iconography that reinforced a wholesome, all-American persona.
I come from a family of mechanics, and I learned how to drive on my great-grandpa's F-100. I think that's when I first fell in love with Ford. A vintage Ford Bronco was my dream car. I wanted that car so bad.
At the same time, ads like her comedic Dr. Squatch spot played into her sex symbol appeal, demonstrating that she could move fluidly between glamour and self-aware humor.
Hello, you dirty little boys. Are you interested in my body? Wash? Well, you can't have it. Because this isn't for boys, it's for men. This is Dr. Squatch Natural Body Wash.
These campaigns were commercially effective, but they also intensified public projection. To some, she embodied a modern revival of traditional American glamour. To others, the branding felt culturally coded in ways that sparked debate. None of this stemmed from her performances. It emerged from the imagery constructed around her.
You'll finally get the attention you deserve. So go to drsquatch.com today and quit being a dirty little boy.
The turning point arrived through an unexpected source, an American Eagle advertisement. The Great Jeans campaign used playful imagery, denim-focused shots, and vintage-inspired styling, but online audiences were quick to call it out.
But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
You see what I did there, right?
Critics argued the visuals evoked conservative-coded Americana. Others claimed the campaign sentimentalized a particular vision of the United States. Within hours, discourse spiraled across platforms, transforming the jeans ad into a cultural battleground.
If Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic.
The controversy over Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle ad has reached the White House.
My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very keens.
The ad gained attention last month for its play on the word jeans, as in denim pants, and genes, as in genetics.
The Atlantic described the reaction as proof that, quote, the discourse is broken, noting that the backlash reflected more about societal anxieties than Sweeney herself. Regardless of intent, the campaign overshadowed her steady film work, production efforts, and recent successes. A fashion advertisement, not a movie role, became the narrative pivot that reframed her public image.
But I'm just a 28-year-old woman who's trying to figure it out. And I'm still learning, and I'm gonna make mistakes, and I'm gonna grow. And I think that it's important to be able to do that without having to say every single thing all the time.
As the controversy intensified, online commentary declared Sweeney over, interpreting her silence as ideological alignment. Think pieces proliferated. Commentators on both sides of the political spectrum tried to position her as a symbol of their arguments. They cited the box office failure of her biopic Christie as evidence. Yet, while social media spun its narrative, Hollywood largely ignored the noise.
She is fighting a fight in her home life, and she's also fighting a fight in the public. And I think that for me, I find myself in a lot of battles, both in front and not in front of the world. So I definitely can relate.
She continued booking roles, meeting commitments, and advancing her production slate without interruption. Her response, measured, minimal, and non-performative, prevented her from being drafted into any culture war storyline. In a December 2025 interview with People, Sweeney stated, quote, anyone who knows me knows that I'm always trying to bring people together. I'm against hate and divisiveness. She also expressed hope for a, quote, new year that brings more focus on what connects us instead of what divides us.
I did a jean ad. I mean, the reaction definitely was a surprise, but it was, I love jeans. All I wear are jeans. I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Stepping back, Sydney Sweeney's career arc is less a rise and collapse story than a study in how modern fame distorts perception. Her filmography, from indie roots to major studio leads, shows consistent growth, increasing ambition, and expanding creative control. The controversies that surrounded her function more like narrative detours than career derailments.
I want you to feel safe here.
I do.
Theodore.
In many ways, she became an early example of how Gen Z stardom collides with a culture that assigns political meaning to aesthetics, branding, and silence. Yet through it all, her actual work remained steady. Only time will tell if the online narrative of her so-called fall will last.
If somebody is closed off because of something they read online to a powerful story like Christy, then I hope something else can open their eyes to being open to art and being open to learning.
What do you think of Sydney Sweeney's rise to fame? Where do you think her career is headed next? Be sure to let us know in the comments.